What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I want to talk about node licenses today because we haven't really talked about them in a while. Really not sure what's going on with it. Obviously, we're waiting to see how the launch goes on the GLS side of things, and based on that, we will see the Splinterlands nodes or SPS nodes launch afterwards. At least that's the chronological time frame that they've given us. Actually, it's just the chronology that they've given us. We don't know the actual time frame for how that goes, but it doesn't matter because you can still earn by holding a node in game. It's literally just an NFT. It's not providing any value to the ecosystem right now, which kind of bothers me, the fact that we're paying out rewards because it's just inflating for no actual work being done. But it is what it is. And so we're going to live with it. And, hopefully the team will find a time to get to it later on this year. But what I want to talk about, and let's actually go down here to the nodes, node licenses. You can see you can grab one on Hive Engine, right? So on the secondary market for about $533. And at this point in time, if you grab it for that $533, it's paying you out 4 vouchers and about 18.7 SPS per day, which comes out to about 60 cents at current market values, which is a 41% APR. So just holding node licenses is actually quite valuable in many ways. And so what's interesting is, like, if you want vouchers, this is probably one of the better ways to do it. This is better bang for your buck if you want vouchers. And we know, Matt is on a mission to make vouchers scarce again. I salute you, and I really hope that we can get to that point. And what I'm trying what I was digging into with the numbers here, let's put it this way, is can vouchers essentially supercharge nodes, right? SPS, it's going to take its time. We already started the flywheel, but things are slowed down, and we'll have to wait and see when more SPS comes into the mix, when more players come into the mix that desire SPS. But guess what? Players here who are already here, so let's say, in some crazy Armageddon type scenario, no new players decide to come into the game. Players here still want vouchers because there's cool stuff that are associated with vouchers, whether it's packs, whether it's promo cards, or different other types of events that the team can think of in the future. We know that that stuff is going to cost vouchers, and hopefully we will eat through all the excess supply of vouchers. Which, God, I wish this was true. I wish there were 0 vouchers available, but let's see. There's got to be some kind of bug right now. I believe there's like 12 million. Yeah. Okay, so 11.9 million. So I was just running the math here and just wanted to share some of this with you guys as I was thinking through it. So when I ran this through, right, vouchers as it is make up about 10%, actually about 9% of the total 41.3% APR, right? So 9% totally, right? So not as a fraction of it. It's literally like 9% or 10. We'll just say 10% is that, and then another 31.3% is coming in from SPS. So what happens if SPS stays, down in the dumps for a little while, but vouchers actually become highly desirable, whether that's for, pack purchases, whether that's for promo cards, whether that's for the burn event, whether that's for a new set that launches, right, in the future, like the mini set that comes through that people obviously want to grab some packs for. Well, if we were to get to the intended, actually it's not even intended, it's like a soft peg-ish for pack purchases at least, that would get us to about 20 cents per voucher. And I would love to see 20-cent vouchers, because what that would do, it's roughly a 6x from here. Again, I'm playing loose with the numbers, guys. So, all the calculator guys, just follow me on this, right? If we were to 6x the voucher price, right, go from about 3 cents up to 6 cents, that would actually supercharge the APR for grabbing a node for the secondary price of about $500. Push that up to 90%, right? Because about 30% is SPS, and then you're going to 6x that 10% for a total of 90% APR, which would be really awesome, because the last time we were at 90% or even around 100% was back when the Rift Watcher presale went live and Tranche 1 sold out. So if we could get to that point, that would be awesome. And I'm sure many of these node licenses would start to sell. We're already seeing a little bit of, liquid scarcity. Or I guess lack of liquidity is a better way to put it. Lack of liquidity for node licenses on the secondary market, right? People would rather just hold it. But if we start to go up in value, what we could essentially see is this floor price, which is hovered around, anywhere from like the 400 on a bad day up to 600 on a good day range, right? So $400 to $600 range, we could see that do a 2x, because going up from 500 to about $1,000 would then push the APR back down to like 45-ish%. Again, all just loose numbers here, right? So in a way, that could really help. Now, at the end of the day, do we expect vouchers to go for more than 20 cents in the long run? Probably not. And if they do, it would probably be for very short stints. Although, man, that would be freaking sweet if we could see vouchers actually become so scarce that they're not printing enough in order for people to get all the cool stuff that they want. So obviously we have to wait and see if we're going to get there. But what I wanted to share was the fact that, vouchers will always have value. And I know I hate on vouchers all the time, right? Like they're the least favorite token here, but vouchers for current players will always have value because they are your access to all of the cool stuff that come through in the game. Whether they're a requirement or whether they're a discount, they will always have some kind of value in that way. So I'm hoping that we get to a point, obviously, that we start to approach that intended peg, 20 cents. I don't know that we would actually get over it, although again, that would probably be a signal for, we are fully in the bull run. This is euphoria. Maybe it's time to take a little ice cream money, right? But vouchers can definitely have a very positive impact on node licenses. And one of the things about node licenses, again, they're not providing any utility and value to the network overall, but they do provide utility to players who want better bang for their buck for vouchers. And so, again, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go and buy node licenses or that it's going to go up. All I'm saying is that if, there's more and more SPS being printed every day, right? And obviously there's a finite amount of SPS, but at this point in time, there's way too much SPS for the amount of players that we have. And there's way too much for, however many new players we might get until we see what level they want to come in at, right? They would need to eat through like 200-300 million excess SPS, or we would need to burn through that much, which, I don't know that we're going to do that in the near future. Plus we're printing like anywhere from 500,000 to 1 million per day. So vouchers, on the other hand, to me, again, not saying that they have the most potential to go up, but at least they are still very much desired by the players here to spend on cool things in game. And so it would be nice to see, again, I would love to see node licenses go live, but it would just be nice to see an appetite kind of reopen for node licenses, specifically because vouchers start doing really well, because vouchers are not, they don't require new players coming in to have a value to the ecosystem right now, right? Players want them, they need them, they provide some kind of discount. So at the end of the day, vouchers are always going to offer that to players that are here. It's not a new player thing. It's really just an all player thing. So, just wanted to share some of those numbers with you. Hopefully we'll get more information on node licenses in the future, but it doesn't seem like it's on the roadmap for the team right now with, land and the player experience, but just wanted to revisit it for you guys. I don't know that we're ever going to get to a point where tranche 2, right, which is selling for like $2,500 plus vouchers. I don't know that we're ever going to get to that point anytime soon. Sorry, I shouldn't say ever. I don't know that we're going to get to that point anytime soon. And if we were, it would need to be more than vouchers. SPS would need to be paying way more. And if you want to take a look at it, right? If the amount of SPS being paid out consists of 30% of the APR, right? 30 out of the 41% of APR, and SPS is what, 2.5 cents? Not even. I mean, imagine if we do a 4x on SPS. That will move voucher price. That will move node licenses real fast, right? And that could get us to supercharge to tranche 2. But at this point in time, again, we all want new players to come in. We don't know if that's going to happen, right? Obviously, we hope that's going to be the case. But we do know that new stuff is going to come out with vouchers, which is why the focus of this video was primarily on vouchers, and if vouchers can be the ones that help to save or, supercharge node licenses. So obviously, if SPS goes up, and I've said this before, if SPS goes up, everything literally benefits. That's why I don't care about cards. I don't care about node licenses. I don't care about any of these other things. I care about how much SPS can we burn, right? How much SPS can we get rid of for whatever reason, because we want the flywheel to kick in and we want SPS to literally go to the moon, because that solves the problem of every other oversupplied asset in the game. So that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.